a fan favorite character when it comes to the Star Wars universe, guys, is obviously Darth Vader. Everyone loves this character, and, obviously, this character died off a number of years ago, but somehow he just keeps on finding his way back into the Star Wars movies as a whole. And one of the things that was teased a long time ago, guys, was a solo Darth Vader movie. And it was teased for a while. It was just, I believe it was going to be called Vader, and then it never ended up happening. Never saw the light of day. And now we've been getting some more information over time, and we just may, have a Darth Vader movie coming out in one way, shape, or form. So let's talk about it. In an article, guys, that was written by George Simpson of Express, Star Wars villain Darth Vader is set to return across several movies, according to an insider who correctly predicted The Rise of Skywalker. Darth Vader may have died as the redeemed Anakin Skywalker in 1983's Return of the Jedi, but he's not done anytime soon. Thanks to Star Wars movies and TV shows being able to jump around the timeline, the villain has returned several times over the years, from Revenge of the Sith and Star Wars Rebels to a voice cameo in The Rise of Skywalker and several scenes in Rogue One. And now an insider claims Lucasfilm are planning on more Darth Vader appearances in future movies. According to We Got This Covered source, who correctly leaked The Rise of Skywalker spoilers months before its release, Darth Vader has more appearances and cameos to come. Certainly, there's loads of space between his creation, Revenge of the Sith, and Return of the Jedi. Allegedly, Lucasfilm are planning this movie or move due to the extremely positive reaction to his short role in Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. After all, the scene of Vader slicing his way through Rebels at the end of that movie was shot just months before the film was released, after calls from test audiences for more scenes with the villain. So, look, guys, Darth Vader, what I'll say is he's a fan favorite. I mean, without a doubt, the mystery behind him, his story, the legacy, just all of those things make this such a character that, even though he's a bad guy, people cheer for him. And what I got to say is that I would love to see just, his, cameos. I mean, I don't know, as far as canon's concerned, where, as the main episodes keep coming out, I think we need to move on from Vader in that perspective. But I would like to see a solo Vader movie, and I think that would be really cool. Maybe even a solo Vader show, kind of like how they've done The Mandalorian. I would love to see like a solo Vader show as well, with other characters and such. They may ruin the character, though. That's the only thing that is, scary to me, at least, is, you don't want the character that you love so much to end up being portrayed in, one way, shape, or form, and then you end up like not liking the character as much as you did back with the movies. So there's always that to think about. At the moment, it's uncertain what Star Wars films Darth Vader could feature in, but the next one will be announced later. Lucasfilm intend to confirm the next spin-off and its director, but if it's set during Darth Vader's time in power, presumably he'll be making an appearance. Sadly, he didn't feature in Solo, but considering the underworld focus, it would have been difficult to shoehorn him in. The next 3 Star Wars movies, which are separate to the Skywalker saga, will be released at Christmas time in 2022, 2024, and 2026. Marvel Studios boss Kevin Feige will be working on a new Star Wars movie, while there are rumors Taika Waititi could direct a film in the franchise after he helmed an episode of The Mandalorian. So last week, the fired Star Wars Episode 9 director Colin Trevorrow authenticated concept art of Darth Vader for his unmade Last Jedi sequel, Duel of the Fates. The artwork in question saw Kylo Ren dueling his grandfather, Darth Vader, which I gotta say would have been pretty cool. And I will tell you this. I would have really liked to have seen Colin Trevorrow's version of Star Wars Episode 9, in my opinion. I think it would have been, I think it actually might have been a better movie. I mean, we'll never know, but I would have liked to see his vision. I think he did a really good job with Jurassic World. I know some people didn't like it that much, but I thought he did a pretty good job bringing that franchise back. I would have liked to see his take on it. Presumably, this will have been a vision of sorts. In the end, Darth Vader star James Earl Jones reprised the character's voice at the beginning of The Rise of Skywalker. It turns out that Palpatine had been manipulating Ben Solo to the dark side through Vader's helmet and Snoke, who he created. And then, of course, while Hayden Christensen reprised Anakin's Force Ghost at the film's conclusion. So, at the end of the day, guys, I'm excited about this because if this is true and we might be getting more Darth Vader, I'm all for it. I just think the way in which they do it is going to be very important. There's one thing having cameos, and there's one thing kind of bringing him back or like kind of having like flashbacks and things of that nature. But if you're going to do like a solo movie, which I think they should do, or they do a show, which I think would even do even better. I think the show would be absolutely huge if they did it. I would love to see that, guys. And I think that it would do really well for Disney, for Lucasfilm, and maybe they will. Maybe they will be doing it. It's hard to say, but there was talk that, they were going to do a solo Vader movie. They ended up not doing it years ago, and now there's talks that it might be coming back. So where is it at this point? Guys, I think that this is a movie or show, or both, that very well may be coming out in the foreseeable future. But let me know, guys, what would you want to see out of a Darth Vader movie? Let me know in the comment section below. And for more Darth Vader content and videos, stay here with Zero TV.